Hey everyone, it's Roota Mittal here. Welcome to my YouTube channel. Today I'm talking with Sakshi Mishra. She has done almost 16,000 US dollars in revenue by working with clients after joining MA. Sakshi, how are you doing?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm also good. Thanks for joining me and sharing your story today. When did you join MA and like what were you doing before and how has the journey been like?
So I joined MA in September end 2019. It was the time when I had quit my good high paying job because I was a mom by then. So I worked as an assistant manager in Google, which is one of the offices in Gurgaon, India. And I had to leave the job because I was a mom and I was looking for a job that could offer me something that I could do from home and spend time with kids. And that's when I landed to Marketing Accelerator Academy. I think I've been the most easiest enrollment for you because I just like once upon a time I stumbled upon your ad, and then from there I went on to the workshop. It was one useful thing that I could ever do to myself, and so I watched the entire workshop, and that's how I got enrolled. So yeah, September 2019, and it's been not even like 2 years, and here I am in the 1 lakh club. So yeah.
Awesome. So Sakshi is a member of the 1 lakh club, which so basically she has made almost 1 lakh in a 30-day period, but overall she has made significantly more revenue. And so how has the experience been, working with clients the last few months? Like what are the clients? What industries are they in? What are you charging them? How has the work been going for you?
Right. So I currently work with two clients. Both are high ticket clients. So one is a psychotherapist. She's based in USA, and the other is also from USA. She has a apparel business, which she runs locally in certain counties. I do Facebook ads management for them, and for the other one, I'm building a tripwire funnel, and I'm also doing Facebook ads for her. So that brings in the sales to them to their business. My very first client was Roota, because I remember when I told in September 2019, it was just December, it was just 2 months when I backed my first client, none other than my mentor, who's you. So I've worked with you for a year, but these two high ticket clients are also have been with me for more than a couple of months. I did work with few low ticket clients as well, but a few of them might have, they ghosted me. Few of them were paying really less, but then it takes time when you go through the course. That's when you realize your worth, you develop those skills. And you also talk about various high ticket services in the course, which I applied right from consulting to funnels to everything. And that is how I could peacefully gather two high ticket clients and work with them. So that actually decreases the workload, makes you more focused because you have just two businesses to look after. So yeah, and I think it's been more than 3 months that have been making 1.25 to 1.5 lakhs, so ideally more than a lakh. And they're going to stay with me hopefully because we're doing fine in the business. The ads are running well. So yeah, so I think something that I've really, really done in the past few months is followed every bit of the course, word to word, from clockwork to everything. And even now, when I kind of fumble somewhere, or there are things in the funnel or the back end of the funnel where I know that this is not integrating properly, I just quickly go back to the module of the funnel because everything is covered there. I mean, and it is so practically done that, you can just follow, you can have the video running simultaneously and also work on it. So it's that easy. So someone who's so I've been a pharmacist by qualification, and it sounds very strange that I've now entered this field as an online marketing strategist, completely different. But for me, it has never been difficult, trust me, because first, because I had you as a client, so I could learn from the mentor itself. But course is so practically recorded and done, and it can be executed so practically that you might not have to think of anything else. I've not taken any other course ever in my life. This was the first investment I did, and it's just giving me returns like crazy, touch wood. So yeah, I think this is something that I've done, that I've like followed the course really well, and I do it even now. I have it open on my laptop. Something or the other keeps playing as a video or a lecture. So it's been a great experience.
Yeah, and for everyone who's been listening, Sakshi, we were Sakshi's client. So Sakshi worked with us as a contractor for a major part of last year. And actually, she was the one who helped us create the Kajabi version of the course. She was the one who built the whole thing and like transported our new version of the course over there. And so she basically did a lot of project management, a lot of all of that stuff, along with a little bit of marketing. So it's amazing to see your growth, but then Sakshi wanted like more freedom, even because I know like she wanted as a mom of two, she wanted more freedom. She wanted to utilize the experience she had with us and kind of spread her wings. And you're doing amazing. I think you're making more than you were making last year, and you have, I'm sure, more freedom right now. So
and I think that's the beauty of Marketing Accelerator Academy. Like, you promise everywhere that you're going to get income based and location based freedom. And that is like that we're kind of experiencing it with the visuals of it. That, right, sitting at my living room and giving this interview itself feels like a boss, because, you know, I can anytime open my laptop, I can anytime do anything, and I can just be home, spend time. I have really young kids, like the babies I have. So I could never imagine earning that much of amount and not even like halting my career for a day, because I have my fixed weekends off. I have my fixed meetings and I work accordingly, and still I'm able to give results to my clients. And I think that is the entire beauty of MA. So it guarantees and it gives it to you. I mean, that is how it is.
absolutely. And I love that, you know, you have two kids, you are a new mom of a second baby, and you didn't let anything stop you. Like, it pains my heart so much when I see women hearing that, you know, they have to pause their career just to build their family. And it's so difficult. I totally get like how they, you know, you kind of want the best of both worlds, but sometimes you have to sacrifice something in order to build that. And I'm quite happy to hear that MA played a little bit of a role in that, in giving, empowering you with skills and also with making an income that you feel proud of while being at home with your two babies. And yeah, like you are having the best of both worlds. You are a badass mom and a badass business owner, and I'm
That's
sure your family will be so proud of you right now.
right, right. And I think so September is when I joined, and within 2 months I was making money. And to be honest, within the first 2 months, I could gather more amount than what I invested in MA. So I mean, this cannot be true, right? It's one of the best things I think I've ever invested in myself. And because I've been like a miser, I don't invest anything on myself. This was the first and last thing, I'm sure. And it's worked so beautifully. So prior to this, I've even taken tuitions. I mean, it was so soul sucking to make students sit and take tuitions for 2 hours and just get like 2,000 bucks in a month. And I would never want to go back to that life, because I have MA now. And it's a never ending course. I mean, there are so many skills. There's a pool of clients out there waiting for you. And there are so many skills within the course that you can acquire. So even if you don't want to be there on the front showing your face and pitching people, you still can at the back end work with consulting services, with a lot of high paying services like funnels that I am currently working on. Yeah, I mean, I've made, I don't even remember, 10 or 20 times more money than what I've invested in MA within just months.
Yeah, definitely. And the best part about you is like you implement, like you don't let anything stop you, and you implement actually, and that's what matters, guys. Like people will enroll in MA, but if you don't do the work, it will not work for you. The course works if you yourself put in the work. So Sakshi, what are your two favorite pieces of content from MA? It could be modules or that have helped you the most in your business and in your life.
You know what? So the very first client was you, and then with the coming clients, I could never go through the course entirely. It was just recently, after a year,
It's
you
so
won't.
much
I
work.
no, but the course had so much that now is the time completely gone through the course, but yes, two of my favorite. One is the clockwork task, because of which I'm here and I'm back to really good clients, touchwood. And the clockwork task is broken down in such a practical way. It is like a day-wise task that you have to do. It's pretty simple. You just wake up, do your clockwork task for an hour in the morning, and you're done. The clients come in automatically, and trust me, they do. These both the clients that I've got is from the clockwork task. I had clients from referrals as well, but I have been in contract with them, and now I'm not with them because I got these two high ticket clients. So I had to actually say no to other clients because they were so good, because I got them from the clockwork task. So I follow it religiously now. And the second is, it can be sounds weird, but then there's this module which is about client onboarding and management, which is very helpful to me because it has everything. So in any other course, they talk about how to acquire clients and then you're done. You give them service, you take the client. But then this module talks about everything. It talks about sending an onboarding email, to to sending reports weekly, to even sending them what's happening with their business, how you can pitch them more, talk about the contractual paperwork that you send to them, the email. So like every little thing. And this is a module that's usually open on my laptop because I kind of take it word to word. You have a lot of sample reports there that I take sentences or words from it. So it's that practical. So yeah, these two are my favorite.
Awesome. And like working with clients, and like you are following the clockwork task religiously, and I'm actually currently in the process of adding even more clockwork tasks for you guys. So that plus I'm also working on a module which has like more methods where you can actually get clients on autopilot and basically scale your agency to the moon. I also updated the pricing lecture right now. So like pricing, service delivery, what you should offer the clients when they come in. So I've been in the creation mode the last few months. I'm not sure. Yeah, if you have gotten a chance to see them, some of them are out, but more of them will be out soon. So I'm sure like those will be quite helpful to you.
Awesome.
So what challenges have you faced in your freelancing journey? I'm sure you might have faced some challenges, and how have you dealt with them? Maybe client related or client results related or income roller coaster, and how has MA helped you deal with them?
So again, consistency of clients is something that I think every freelancer in the initial days would struggle. Unless you're there, you're big, you're famous, you're getting referrals, and you've shown your work, and you have success in doing what you're doing. Apart from that, any freelancer in the beginning would of course face consistency. So I worked with you for a year, and after the time I had to unfortunately be bored and look for the clients out there in the market. I had to face the struggle for the first 2 to 3 months because I did land on certain clients, but even maybe after landing, they would not get back to me in a more professional way. I had to actually pitch them for their business and ask them to do this or that. But for which, again, like I said, what I used to earlier do, I used to board clients and then stop doing the clockwork tasks because I know that is it and that is how much I can take on my table. But now, like I said, I do it daily. So even on the Facebook groups or on other platforms that you've talked about, I do pitch clients if I find them, they're useful enough, their business is something I can put my efforts into and scale it. I definitely do not give it a miss and I pitch them. I do my clockwork task even now after having 2 clients and since my plate is full. And second is staying motivated. This 2020 and 21 has been a very hard time on I think each one of us, and I've been broken down in front of you once, and I mean it's very hard to stay motivated. But then your podcast, the one that have been launched recently, one is about consistency compounds, the other that you keep posting on your social media about your story, because I know you being a female boss and people looking upon to you, you also have your hard days, but you do not hesitate sharing it. And I think that is something which is very motivating. And I I mean, yeah, so these two things have been very helpful, and again they've been a part of the course. So not only your course, I think it's your social media pages and the information that you share out there for free is of so much of value. So and especially something that you keep saying is remembering your why. And if that doesn't motivate you, nothing will. So I mean, there are low days when you do not feel like opening your laptop, but then you just have to journal. You have to remember why you're here and why you're doing all this, and it gets you motivated, like you say. So yeah.
What's your why?
So my why is getting financial freedom and helping people around me. It's a very simple why. I want my parents to travel, do not worry about their expenses. I want to be their retirement plan, and I think that is my big why. And the other is to help people around me. So I mean, small things like my house help and people who may be my gardener or anybody whom I know. I just want to help them. They do not have to think about going anywhere except coming to me. So I think, yeah, that's my vibe.
Yeah, I think that's great. And, a lot of people see money as an evil, but the truth is, if you don't have money, you can't help anyone else. You can't help yourself. You can't help your family. You can't help people around you. So, money is evil if you are an evil person, but if you are a great person, then, you will do great things with money. And, and
Sanity with it. I mean, you have that power to help people, I think, with money.
yes.
And
Yeah, if you're struggling with your own bills and your own financial issues, how the hell are you going to help other people? That's the
right.
thing. So people who think, oh, money is evil because blah, blah, blah. Of course, there are bad people who will do bad things with money. But if you're a good person, have a good heart, then with money, you can do great things. Even as small as paying your housemaid when she's not able to visit you for a month. And even big things like taking care of your parents and your family. So you all have that power. Everyone has that power within them. uh,
Right.
yeah, so the last question I have for you, Sakshi, is what would you advise anyone who is on the fence for MA? Like maybe they think, oh, it's too expensive, I'm not sure if I'll be able to do it, I'm not sure if I have the right skills, the economy is bad, I'm not sure if this is the right time to invest. So what would you advise them based on your experience?
So anybody who's on the fence about joining this course, please jump in, because we guarantee results. I think we as students are here, and we've a lot of people have DM'd me about it, and I've been just telling them to jump in. This might be a little big investment for certain people, but trust me, you get 2 times the money in just a couple of months. And that is when you would say, oh, I did a good job. Like, I think very proud of myself that I'm a part of MA. And this is the most practically implemented course. Like I said, I've never been to any course, but then of course I've been following people. I've been following course authors on Instagram and on Facebook. But this is something that's very honest. It has a very honest approach, and it's very practical. So you do not even have to have those skills, those pre-skill set. You can acquire anything from here. I'm a pharmacist, I have a license, and it's just lying there because I'm earning more than I think I could ever use my degree for. So the one, and second, just do not hesitate. It's one simple course that you have to go through, and you start pitching people. So about the economy, there are people in this, especially 20 and 21, who have moved their businesses online. And trust me, I think most of the MA students have got their first clients in those 2 years. And I mean, you really need to enroll before it's too late, because there are a lot of budding freelancers out there who now pitching clients, and you're really getting late. So please enroll. And it doesn't matter what the economy is, because economy in USA would never boom, right? It's gonna be there, and you will keep getting clients, if not from India, from abroad. So a lot of businesses have gone online. There has been a huge demand of freelancers, and especially people like us. So please jump in. It's one beautiful course.
Yeah, awesome. And economy being bad, it could be that the economy is bad for one country at one point, but then you can get clients, as you said, from other countries, from US, UK, Canada, Australia, from your own country. And so the potential is the world is your oyster, and you can literally get clients from anywhere. And yeah, I think it's the right time for you guys who are listening this. Let me know in the comments below if Sakshi's story inspired you. If you're a mom, if you have a degree that you may not be using right now, and if you want location-based financial freedom, then jump into MAA. The link is in the description. And Sakshi, thanks so much for joining me and sharing your story. And yeah, I look forward to more wins from you. And I'm sure you're gonna hit so many more milestones that we have placed. We are gonna place in MA. So all the best for all of that.
For creating MAA, and I know you keep adding so much of value each day. This is something which is very rare. I mean, every second or third week there's a module that's getting launched inside, and that's free for us who already are students. So thank you for being you, for being in our lives, because you've no idea how helpful and how inspirational you have been in all our lives. So thank you for having me today.
Thank you so much, Sakshi. Bye. Take care.
Yeah, bye.